and welcome to the ICSE Class 10 Mathematics tutorial. Today's topic is probability. Probability, part 1. So before we start, आइए आपको एक शेर सुनाता हूँ. शायर कहता है, वक्त खुश खुश काटने का मशवरा देते हुए, खुश खुश खुशी खुशी, वक्त खुश खुश काटने का मशवरा देते हुए, रो पड़ा वो आप मुझको हौसला देते हुए, रो पड़ा वो आप मुझको हौसला देते हुए. एक और शेर सुने. सुबह मगरूर को वो शाम भी कर देता है, सुबह मगरूर को वो शाम भी कर देता है, शोहरतें छीन के गुमनाम भी कर देता है, शोहरतें छीन के गुमनाम भी कर देता है. वक्त से आंख मिलाने की हिमाकत न करो, वक्त से आंख मिलाने की हिमाकत न करो, वक्त इंसान को नीलाम भी कर देता है, वक्त इंसान को नीलाम भी कर देता है. Thank you. Let's start. The topic is probability. In the ICSE board exam, one question is asked from this topic, sometimes for 3 marks, sometimes for 4 marks, and sometimes in section E, and sometimes even in section B. Alright, but the chapter is easy. The topic is easy. First of all, I'm just explaining to you 2-3 basic definitions, important points. Let's understand. The important is random experiments. So before that, let me tell you about an experiment. What is an experiment? An experiment is an act or process which results in well-defined outcomes. That is an experiment. What is a random experiment? A random experiment is an experiment in which all the possible outcomes are known. All the possible results are known, outcomes are known. But which one is going to occur? Which one is going to take place is not predictable. Is not known. Such an experiment is called a random experiment. Okay, so based on this definition, if I tell you the tossing, this is a coin. If I toss this coin, do you know the results? Outcomes? Yes, we know the results. Either head will turn up or tail will turn up. So that means this is an action, this is a process, this is an act where all the possible outcomes are known, all the possible results are known. But when we toss, what is going to come? Whether head is going to turn up or tail is going to turn up, that we don't know. That is unpredictable. Such an experiment is called a random experiment. Once again, I am repeating. An experiment in which all the possible outcomes are known, all the possible results are known, but which one is going to occur, which one is going to take place is unpredictable, is not known. Such an experiment is called a random experiment. So tossing a coin is a random experiment. Throwing a 6-faced die is a random experiment, because when we throw a 6-faced die, when we play Ludo, you throw a 6-faced die, you know either 1 will turn up, or 2 will turn up, or 3 will turn up, or 4, or 5, or 6 will turn up. But which one is going to turn up, that is unpredictable. Alright, so that is also a random experiment. I hope it's clear now. Now, sample space, capital S. We represent sample space by capital S. Alright? So what is a sample space? A sample space is a set, I am saying set, which you have studied in class 6, 7 and 8. a sample space is a set of all the possible outcomes of a random experiment. The set of all the possible outcomes of a random experiment is called the sample space, and we represent by the capital letter, capital S. Alright, for example, if you are tossing a coin, H is one outcome, head, tail, capital T is the second outcome. So H and T, this set is called sample space. And every outcome of the sample space is called a sample point. Alright. So first we write down sample space S if possible, and then we write down N of S, the number of sample points in S, N of S, which is important. So we write down that, N of S. Recently I corrected papers and I found some of the students, they are using some other symbol. I don't know why. In ICSE we are using S, even in CBSE also I have seen S, capital S, even in Maharashtra State Board also I have seen it as capital S. But why some of the students change the abbreviation, I don't understand, I don't know. In some cases, I don't think, in some cases, for example, in physics, if you are changing the symbol, in place of suppose F, you are writing some other letter, then the meaning will be changed. You have to use the standard symbols. Alright. So, next is event. We are going to find out the probability of an event. So, what is an event? Events we represent by capital E, capital E1, capital E2, capital A, capital B, etc. It is up to you. So if E is an event, in our case suppose we are taking E as an event. If E is an event, we are going to define an event. No, so first I am calling E as a set. If E is a set and this E is a subset of S. If E is a set, S is the sample space, S is the sample space we have already discussed, and E is a set. If E is a subset of S, I am saying subset, I am not saying proper subset, so be clear about that. If E is a subset of S, then we say that E is an event in S. E is an event in S. Alright, that I will explain to you once again when I do a question, when I solve a question, I will explain to you. Event. Here you please remember, if E is an event, in the sample space S, if E is a subset of S. Alright. Now it comes the definition of probability, definition of probability of an event. So probability of an event E, which we write down P of E, is equal to N of E upon N of S. Alright. So these are 4-5 points that you need to remember, and this is the definition, this is the formula that we are going to use. And now let's see a few examples. Questions. Questions are easy. One question I am taking. The question is, I am reading out the question. Cards bearing numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20 are kept in a bag. Cards, and the numbers are written on those cards 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. They are kept in a bag. A card is drawn at random from the bag. One card is drawn from the bag. What is the question? The question is, find the probability of getting a card which is, first sub-question, a prime number. Second sub-question, a number divisible by 4. Third sub-question, a number which is a multiple of 6. And fourth sub-question, an odd number. These are the 4 sub-questions. Alright? So first of all, we will write down the sample space S and then N of S. Alright? Have a look. S, and first of all we'll write down S. What is S in our case? All those numbers. All those, and because it is a set, so we'll be writing down within the curly bracket. Alright. The numbers are from 2 to 20. 2, 4, 6, then 8, then 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. This is your sample space S. Now what is N of S? That means the number of sample points in S. That means the outcomes, which we are calling the sample points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So N of S is equal to 10. So we write down this N of S is equal to. Therefore, N of S. And this we are writing is equal to 10. N of S we are writing 10. Now E, the first sub-question. The first sub-question is let. This is my style. Let E is equal to event of getting a prime number. Let E is equal to event of getting a prime number. Let E is equal to event of getting a prime number. Event of getting a prime number. Alright. Or you can say that event that a prime number turns up. Event of getting a prime number. Or you can say that let E is equal to event that a prime number turns up. Okay. And this you can write down. Let us write down then. Prime number, only 2. The only prime number here is 2. 4, 6, 8, they are not the prime numbers. So 2. Now what is N of E? So therefore N of E is equal to how much? 1. And therefore probability of E is equal to, please write down the formula also, N of E upon N of S. N of E upon N of S. And that is equal to 1 upon 10. So the first answer is 1 upon 10. This is first answer. One upon 10. Probability of E is equal to 1 upon 10. Some people write the number of favorable outcomes upon the total number of outcomes. That is also okay. But I find this better. I like this. I am writing like this. N of E upon N of S. The second sub-question is now, a number divisible by 4. A number divisible by 4. Event of getting a number divisible by 4. Event of getting a number divisible by 4. Alright. Divisible by 4. So divisible by 4 means 1, 2, 3, because 12 is divisible by 4, 4 3s are 12, 3, 16 is also divisible by 4, 4, 5. Alright, so that you can write down. You can show E is equal to, and already in the same question you have taken E, but that was the first question, and now we are talking about second sub question. So again you can use E. Again you can use E. Or if you want to use some other letter, you can call it E1. Or you can take from the starting only, you can call it A, B, C, D like that. But it's okay, again you can call it E, because now this is the sub question second. So let again E is equal to event of getting a number divisible by 4. So what are those numbers? So we can write down here 4, then 8, 4, 8, and then 12. And after 12, 16, and then 20. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n of E is equal to 5. See the similarity. N of E is equal to 5. Now probability of E is equal to, again, n of E upon n of S is equal to 5 upon 10. 5 upon 10. 5 upon 10, and that is equal to 1 over 2. This is the answer. This is your answer. This is the second answer, 1 upon 2. Alright, NS is same. So the changes are taking place from here. Now third sub question. A number which is a multiple of 6. It is equal to event of getting a number which is a multiple of 6. A multiple of, you please write down, huh? Event of getting a number which is multiple of 6. Which is multiple of 6. Okay, event of getting a number which is multiple of 6. So 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18. These are the three numbers, 6, 12 and 18, right? So then you can write down 6, 12 and then 18. 6, 12 and 18. 6, 12, 18. So n of E will be 3. N of E is 3. So probability of E will be n of E upon n of S. N of E is 3, so 3 upon 10. 3 upon 10 is the answer. So 3 upon 10 is the answer. And the last, this is your third question, third sub question. This is third sub question. Let E is equal to event of getting a number which is a multiple of 6. Which is a multiple of 6. Which is a multiple of 6. Now the last sub question, fourth question is, now fourth question is, let E is equal to event of getting an odd number. Let event of getting an odd number. An odd number. Event of getting an odd number. Event of getting an odd number. Do you find any odd number here? No. No number is an odd number. Alright. That means no number will be within the curly bracket. No number. No number. Empty set. No number. There is no number which is an odd number. So n of u will be 0. N of u will be 0. So probability of u is equal to n of e upon n of s. That means 0 upon 10. 0 upon 10. We can write on it 0 upon 10 and that is equal to 0. So 0 is the answer. 0 upon any non-zero number is equal to 0. Alright. Fine. Hope things are very, very clear. Now in my next lecture, we'll be talking about today cards, then coins left, then a 6-faced die. Right. So in my next lecture, either coin, tossing a coin, or throwing a 6-faced die. I'll discuss. Okay then. Thank you so much. Thanks.